Welcome to a morning prayer service at Children of Peace Catholic School at 1900 West Taylor Street in Chicago. What makes this prayer service so special is that it includes more than 20 children who are deaf or hard of hearing. They attend Holy Trinity School for the Deaf on the Children of Peace campus. Holy Trinity has served the deaf community for 60 years. Two women being honored this year have filled the role of principal for 57 of those years, and their combined service at Holy Trinity is an incredible 99 years. Phyllis Winter was the school's first principal. As a member of the Sisters of Christian Unity, she helped launch the school in 1957, and she's still active at Holy Trinity today.
Phyllis Winter sort of exemplifies that Christian virtue of perseverance. This is a woman who came here as a religious when there was a neighborhood here, when Holy Trinity was just a small school, and through all these years of setting up the University of Illinois and creating the medical center and the neighborhood kind of disappearing, this woman has just stayed and stayed and stayed, totally focused on one thing: the education of children who are deaf and hard of hearing.
It was a great privilege for me to begin to serve with these youngsters. A challenge for sure, and it was a huge difference from teaching regular hearing children. To come into a room where the children had no language whatever, and to begin to use what I could suggest, pictures, experience, and putting that into language for them. It was hard work, but it was so wonderful to see these youngsters grow with their language, with their speech, and to know that they were going to be able to really rise as great citizens someday.
Phyllis Winter's passion for teaching the deaf and hard of hearing is mirrored in the creative and innovative work of her successor, Arlene Redmond.
Arlene is the daughter of deaf parents. And growing up, her goal was to become a teacher for children who were deaf and hard of hearing. She achieved that goal, came here as a teacher, then became the director of the deaf program, then became the principal of the school. Not to the exclusion of hearing children. Actually, what Arlene did was amazing. She worked with children who were deaf, but said, wait, let the hearing kids participate in that. And so we have something that's called reverse mainstreaming. So mainstreaming, the idea is you put children who are deaf into hearing classes. Well, now we take some hearing kids and we put them into deaf classes. So they learn to communicate in voice and sign too. Just an amazing educator.
And thanks to educators who are following in Arlene Redmond's footsteps, Holy Trinity delivers on its philosophy of total communication. That means helping deaf and hard of hearing children learn in both the deaf and hearing worlds. Students look up to role models such as Michael Garish, an alumnus of Holy Trinity, who is now a teacher's aide.
I worked here for 3 years, and when I began, I came as an aide, and then I started looking back at the teachers I had and how I admired those teachers and what they had done with the deaf. So that's kind of what I want to do, is be a teacher, a full-time teacher in the future.
Students are evaluated and placed in the best learning environment to fit their needs. They learn with other deaf and hard of hearing students and are mainstreamed into Children of Peace classrooms when appropriate. Hearing students at Children of Peace are even taught the basics of signing. For hearing impaired students, learning at Holy Trinity is a fun experience.
You like the math, the science, social studies, and language arts.
I like that culture.
He likes deaf culture.
I like the basketball.
He likes basketball, volleyball.
Why do you think Mom and Dad sent you to this particular school instead of sending you to a public school? Because there's a deaf program here and deaf children. What is special about Holy Trinity School? What do you really learn here that you would not learn in a public school? I would learn religion. Can you tell me some of the sacraments that you have already prepared for and have finished? My older teacher, Miss Farrell, she prepared us for the sacraments of reconciliation and for Eucharist. That's wonderful.
While the children of Holy Trinity are excited to go to school every day, their parents remain thankful that such a school and its dedicated group of teachers are ever present for their kids. Michelle Mendiola is a Holy Trinity graduate who now has 2 deaf children attending the school.
The staff and the teachers, they are the best. They are just amazing. They're very, very supportive and willing to work with me, my children. It's been a very successful experience at a successful school.
60 years of success, to be exact. Congratulations to all involved. With videographer Mike May, this is Jim Dish reporting from Holy Trinity School for the Deaf.